everyone, welcome back to my space. Hope you're all doing well. So in today's video, we are going to be preparing a smoky jollof rice that will be served with pepper turkey. Okay, so first of all, I start by washing my turkey. I did not add any water in here, just I start by massaging it with a baking soda. I use baking soda to wash meat. Then at this point, I'm using salt again to run it through. Okay, I normally wash my meat, whatever before I start using to cook, I normally wash it very well. Okay, so I'm just massaging it. Okay, now I added hot water. This hot water is to remove any dirt in it. You see all those white things, that is what I'm trying to remove. Okay, and that will eliminate any unnecessary odor, so I'm just trying to like rinse out my pan, you see. Then one after the other, I'm going to run them through under a running water. Now this one will have, at this point I'll just rinse it again, then added it to the pot. I'll be boiling with this with onions, spring onions, some seasoning powder, salt, thyme, and oregano. Then I added garlic and of course ginger. So I just yes, the pot is quite small, but we move. Then I added water because this is large, so it needs to be cooked properly. Stir just to make sure that it will enter, but don't worry, it's entered the pot. So cover and start cooking. After like 20 minutes, at this point it is done. I'm going to take it out to fry in an oil. Okay, till it's all golden, and then you set that aside. So I'll be using the same oil to fry my tomato, both my tin tomato. Okay, so I'm going to remove any of these particles in them, just as much as I can. You cannot get rid of everything. I said by adding onions and pepper. I like frying onions with pepper. There is this aroma that it gives to my meal. If you have not tried it before, try it, you will like it. Even when you're frying your stew, fry onions and pepper together. Then I added, this is a tomato, fresh tomato, not tin yet, fresh tomato. I said by adding the fresh tomatoes inside. Okay, I fried that for a while. I threw in some bay leaf. Then I just added my tin tomato. I think I fried the fresh tomato for like 5 minutes if it wasn't up to, so I didn't like wasting it. I'm using Gino to fry. Okay, I'm frying in a high heat because I'm using a non-sticky pan. So if you are not using a non-sticky pan, please fry on a medium to low heat and keep on stirring always. Now at this point it is done. You know that it's done when the oil has completely separated from the tomato. You now see the oil floating on top. I will show you, as in the oil now look like translucent, so it's just floating on top. Okay, that's how you know it's done. I'm going to show you in a bit. At this point it's done. I'm just trying to like be extra. Now look at it. See, you see how, and the oil is now very light. That's another way you will know the oil is now very light. Okay, so continue frying. Now in a pot, I added, first of all, I added the meat stock that I used, and I also sieved it. I did not show that. First of all, sieve your meat stock, then you add your tomato in there. Okay. Stir and continue boiling. You're going to boil this for a while till all those foam you see has escaped. That is when it's done for you to add rice. Don't just add your stew and then you add rice. It won't have taste. So continue boiling then before you do this. So now my stew is still boiling. Then I went ahead to wash my rice with salt. Okay, I did not parboil. You can also start by parboiling and sieve. Drain out the water. You are going to wash this properly. You can remember it did not parboil, so you are going to wash it properly until the water is very clear. Okay, you're going to make sure you wash properly. So I wash it for about, let me see, I can't actually remember, but at least 3 to 4 times I washed it, because I want the water to just wash until the water is very clear. That is when you know it's ready. Okay. Now back to my stew base. I added seasoning powder. Then I added some spices. Then add your rice. Now the secret to jollof rice is a station whereby the stew is more than the rice, if that makes sense. If you want to get a very yellow jollof rice, you should allow the stew to be more than the rice. Okay, you see, the stew is more than the rice, so it covered it properly. Okay, so now at this point I'm boiling on a very low heat. I'm not even using fire, just a very low heat. Okay, I'm going to be steaming it, not really like cooking, no. I'll just like boil, then raise it up a little bit, then allow it to be cooking small like that. Okay, if you use high, it will still burn anyway, but if you use high heat to cook your rice, it will get burned before it will be done. Don't mind all this cutting in this video. It has been cooking for a while before I added the spring onions. Okay, so I just add the spring onions, then I stirred it. I also added butter alongside with the spring onions. So just cook on a very medium heat, and if there is still remaining water inside, keep on cooking it. It's going to dry up, okay, but on a very low heat. Now it's done. It's time to transfer to my cooler. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things from this video. Thank you so much for watching. This was meant for somebody, so I'm going to just pack it in the cooler, and I enjoyed mine with a suya turkey. Thank you so much. Until I see you on my next one. Bye.
We love you.